So guys, today here back with another video, and the lighting is absolutely shit. Anyway, but we're back with another video for the player ratings between today's game between West Ham and Newcastle. So we'll jump straight into it. So starting off in goal was Martin Dubravka, and to be honest, he made one fantastic save in the first half where he tipped a bowling shot onto the crossbar. And apart from that, he didn't have to do anything, which is good for your keeper when he's not got anything to do. He didn't have anything to do for 70 minutes. After the first 20 minutes, he was comfortable in goal, and that's a good thing. So Martin Dubravka is going to get a 7 out of 10. Now, starting off at left back was Matt Targett. Coming back in, obviously, because he couldn't play last weekend because he couldn't play against his parent club. And once again, like his debut, he was absolutely superb today. His crossing wasn't great, but neither team were good at crossing today. And to be honest, Jarrod Bowen in the form he was in, and Matt Targett just pocketed him, had him in his back pocket all game. So again, very solid performance from Matt Targett. Matt Targett's going to get an 8 out of 10. Right, starting off at right back, it was Emil Kraft coming in for the injured Kieran Trippier. And obviously, he gave away the free kick, which was a stupid free kick, which led to a goal. But apart from that, there were a few minor mistakes from him. But apart from that, he was pretty solid. But obviously, because he gave away the free kick that led to the goal, that's going to drop his rating down a bit. So I'm going to give Emil Kraft a 6 out of 10. Right, on to the centre-backs first, and we'll go with Fabian Schär. He was fantastic once again today. Both our defence has been a brick wall recently. Again, Fabian Schär, big part of that going forward, like he used to, and Benitez. And we want to see Schär do that more, and he was just solid at the back once again. Fabian Schär is going to get an 8 out of 10. Now, at the other centre-back position was Dan Burn. He was solid once again today, Dan Burn. You just can't get past the fella at the moment. He was by far one of the best players, if not the best player for us today. Once again, just did not let anyone get past. He made about 6 tackles, 100% tackle success. 7 out of 8 aerial duels when he was solid today. Once again, and for that reason, Dan Burn's going to get a good 9 out of 10. Right, into the midfield, we'll first start off with the holding midfielder, which was the captain for today's game, Jonjo Shelvey. And first half, there was a bit of him. Second half, you didn't see him at all. I forgot Jonjo was even on the pitch in that second half. But you just know with Jonjo, he's been brilliant over the last few games. And at the moment, he's just getting them balls and he's spraying them everywhere around the pitch and just hitting his targets perfectly. I don't think that performance has been as much notable as his last 3 or 4, but he was still good today. So Jonjo's going to get a 7 out of 10. Now, further up into the midfield, it was Joe Linton. And this man under Eddie Howe is different gravy. Like, once again today, he was absolutely superb. Winning the balls after losing it, or just winning the ball back. His passing today was brilliant. And yeah, he was just fantastic again today. I don't think, like with Jonjo, it was one of his best performances over the last 3-4 games. But definitely he put a graft in today, worked his arse off, and that's what you want. Definitely from a player like Joe Linton. He's been superb since Howe's come in. He's going to be a bit lower, and he's going to get a 7 out of 10. Now to the star man, Joe Willock. I'm so happy for the bloke getting his first goal for Newcastle since signing on a permanent. And the way he's performed the last 3 or 4 games, he definitely deserved that, and he just grafted his arse off the whole game. I think he won every challenge, every duel. He got about 4 tackles in there. He was superb and got the goal. Yes, a bit fortunate, but every goal counts, and that's all what matters. There's only one rating for Joe. It's a 10 out of 10. Right, moving up to the attackers now. On the left wing was Jacob Murphy coming in for the supposed injured Maxi. And he wasn't great. He was probably one of our worst players on the pitch alongside Emil Kraft today. It's just you can see the difference. Like, you get the ball to Maxi and it's just quick, fluid counter attack, and we create something. With Murphy today, we got it and it was slowed down and it was passed back, and it just, yeah, he's just not Premier League standard. He's definitely a player that needs to go in the summer. And yeah, Murphy, he's probably our worst player on the pitch today. Jacob Murphy, 5 out of 10. On the other wing was Ryan Fraser. He's class. He is absolutely class. Phenomenal, really, from him once again today. Again, last 4 or 5 games, he's grafted his arse off, and he looks a different player. If he just stays off the injuries, he's going to be a superb player for us, and we need him for the rest of the season. Once again, like I said, just grafting his arse off, and yeah, he was superb once again today. Ryan Fraser, 8 out of 10. And at striker was Chris Wood, and I just want the lad to get a goal. If he gets a goal, he'll start banging in. He'll get 4 or 5 goals in consecutive games, but he just needs that one goal. Today, probably his worst performance in a Newcastle shirt, but once again, he's still... If that was his worst performance in a Newcastle shirt, it was still a decent performance from Chris Wood. You look at strikers and go by the goals, but Chris Wood isn't a striker that's going to get you 15, 20, 25 goals a season. He's going to be that striker that'll hold up the ball, let the players get forward, and that's what he did once again today, because we had many attacks and they all came from the ball arriving to Chris Wood, turning and playing it on. So Chris Wood, 7 out of 10. The 2 subs were Almiron and Bruno, but I'm not going to give them a rating because they only played about 5-10 minutes, so that it's a bit hard to rate them. But yeah, that wraps up the player ratings for the Newcastle West Ham game. I will be back on Monday for the start of the Wrexham Football Manager video, and I'll see you then.